I have a fluff that like will not go away. Hair and makeup.
You have like a tiny hair right here though.
That's probably the one. Hey everyone, I'm Jacqueline, the other half of the Green Beauty Collective, and today you guys are going to be learning all about me. And funnily enough, it was just my birthday when this video was being released, so really nice timing. I just turned 27.
Miss Jacqueline Parker, please tell us about your typical breakfast.
Okay, so right now my typical breakfast is oatmeal. Something that I really like doing is doing oats with almonds and coconut flakes, and then I like to cut up banana and put some like shaved dark chocolate in there. It's really good, and a bit of coconut cream on top. Oh, and my coffee, I like to do kind of like a bulletproof style coffee, so I'll do my coffee, MCT oil, blend it up in the Vitamix, and drink it all day.
All day.
All day. Especially on breakfast television mornings.
Yeah. Would you like to tell us more about what activities you enjoy?
Oh, yes, I would. So typically on a morning that I don't have to wake up super early and I just go into the office, I like to take a walk on the seawall. I live right by English Bay in Vancouver, so I'll either go out with my cousins and my friends with the dogs and take them for a trot on the seawall, or I'll put a podcast in the ears, walk around, get some exercise. If I have to wake up early, I typically go to a spin class after my morning shift. So those are the two things that I'm doing right now.
Where do you go to spin?
Spin Society.
Why do you like it so much?
Because it's an indoor bike rave.
We want to learn more about your product must-haves.
Some of these products we carry at the Green Beauty Collective. These are things that I use every single day. Some of these things I've made myself, and then some of the things have either been given to me by other brands to test and try, and some of them I found at Indie Beauty Expo that I visited last year. So we'll go through, see what I'm using right now. Whenever I'm sent product, I typically like, if I enjoy it, I like to use it up before I purchase anything else or kind of go through anything else. So I guess if we start with the hair, some things that I'm really enjoying right now are the Unwrapped Life shampoo and conditioner bars, and I'll show you what they look like. So this is what they look like. They come in this tin and they're just like a little bar, and that's my shampoo bar, and then I have a conditioner as well. These are really nice for traveling with because you can see they're super compact. I travel a lot, whether that's not really internationally, but to the islands or to the Kootenays, and so those are easy to use. This is my homemade flax gel. This is super easy to make. This is great for anyone with curly hair, especially if you're going to diffuse it. So if you're curious about how I make this, maybe I can do a video later on or an Instagram story of how I make that. And this is my Inner Sense I Create Lift volumizing foam. As you can see, I just have all this beautiful volume in my hair. This is an amazing company. I love their hair products. The one thing that I don't love about it is that it's all kind of in plastic, so that's kind of a downside, but their products are really nice. Okay, so some skin things that I use all the time, skin, body, that kind of thing. Viva Hyaluronic Acid Serum, I've used this for so many years. This is my absolute go-to regardless of what toner, cleanser, or moisturizer I'm using. Something that I've switched recently is my toothpaste. I no longer buy toothpaste in a tube, and I found this Nelson's Naturals paste in a container, and I plan to go to Nada to refill this. Nada is a refillery in Vancouver. And then something that not an everyday thing, but something that I use often is my safety razor. So this has been a lifesaver. All you have to do is change the actual razor inside every 7 to 8 shaves. So no more plastic razors in the garbage, and this actually provides a way better shave than any disposable razor that I've ever had. So that's going to be something that I will use for life. I've never been a foundation wearer. Like my whole life I never wore foundation until probably 2 years ago when I started wearing the Elate Fresh Tint foundation, which is now the Elate Refresh foundation. This just evens out the skin tone. It doesn't have a ton of coverage, but now it has hyaluronic acid, so it's even more moisturizing. So I use this most days that I leave the house. If I don't leave the house, no makeup. No makeup at all. So sometimes I leave the house without makeup as well, most of the time. So most of the time I actually don't wear makeup. I'm using the Gressa. I think these are actually like eye shines. They're kind of like a cream. I use this all over my face, on the top of my cheeks, brow bone, top of my lip. Sometimes I sweep it across the eye. But yeah, I'm really liking this little container that it comes in, and super easy to travel with again. Everyday brows. This is my desert island. Like if I'm stuck on a desert island, deserted island.
Desert or deserted.
It could be a deserted desert island. If I was stuck on an island and I, for some reason, needed makeup, I don't know why, I would use the Elate Cosmetics Brow Balm. You can see I'm almost done it. And then this is kind of random too. This is the Nude by Nature. It's like a brow mascara, so it's a tinted mascara, and I like the boy brow look, so I like to push my brows up, and that's how I get that look. And then right now I'm using Andrea's blush from Sappho. I'm super careful with my makeup. I keep everything in a case so it doesn't break, as you can see. That's literally how I keep it. And
are you being sarcastic?
no, that's literally how I keep it. And my Elate mascara that I'm working on right now. I was trying a couple different mascaras, and this was sitting in my cupboard. And honestly, I was like counting down the days till my mascara ran out so I could start using this one again. I'm very conscious about always using all of my products up. So those are my products that I use every day.
Thank you, Jacqueline Parker.
So if by chance you have a question that you want to ask me, or if there's something that you want to know about me, just comment below in the comment bar and I will try and answer your questions on Instagram.
What do you like to do for fun times?
Okay, I like to have fun. I am like,
You do.
I like bleed fun. Some new things that I've been trying lately are rock climbing. I've been really enjoying going to the gym and rock climbing, and I'm hoping this summer I can do some more outdoor rock climbing. Saturday night, if I don't have plans, I love to go to Whole Foods and just kind of look around, see what they have. Usually I'll bring like $30 and be like, okay, what can I get with this $30? And I go home with some kombucha and ice cream and all the good things. And I also love music festivals. This is something that I've been doing for years now. One of the music festivals that I go to every single year is Bass Coast, and it's really cool because I actually see my clients there. I see fellow business owners and entrepreneurs there, and it's just a really cool place to go have a good time, connect, let loose for the weekend, and listen to some really awesome music.
Okay, so we want to know now some books that maybe had a good impact or a big impact on your life, or just books that you really love.
Yeah. I try to read. I enjoy reading. I have a really hard time sitting down and just like reading through a book. I'll read like 5 pages and fall asleep. But currently I am reading a book called Sapiens, and you know, we filmed this 2 to 3 months in advance, and I'm probably still reading Sapiens. But it's super interesting. It kind of tells you all about the Homo sapiens, how we came to be, where we came from, and how we have progressed. And it's just a really interesting read. A book that I read probably 4 years ago is called Rude Awakening. And no, that is not the last book I read 4 years ago. It's called Rude Awakening: The Perils, Pitfalls, and the Hard Truths of the Spiritual Path. And this is a really interesting book by Phil Tirtha Misselberger. And Phil was a teacher and mentor that I worked with for a few years in Vancouver. And this is a really interesting read if you are curious about learning more about spirituality, but not necessarily like the woo-woo kind of airy-fairy spirituality. This is gonna take you pretty deep into a lot of the hard stuff that's gonna come up along the way, and it's kind of a little bit of a kick in the butt. So that's a really good book if you are on that path and would like to learn a little bit more.
Jacqueline Parker, what is the best piece of advice anybody has ever given you?
People give me good advice. I've heard a lot of good advice, but my friend Bruce gave me some really good advice the other day. He said, don't be a human being, be a human doing. A lot of the time I tend to get in my head and then just stop everything. And I get in this place where I can't even decide what to do. And so being a human doing is just getting up and doing the things that you love that keep pushing you forward every day, and doing things because one day you're not going to be able to do things. And that's what our life is all about, is doing and enjoying and doing things with the people that you love.
I like it. Otherwise, what's the point, right?
Otherwise, what's the point?
If you didn't have to work, if money was no object, what would you be doing?
If I didn't have to work, I would probably be traveling the world, going to different ski resorts. That's something that I love doing. I didn't love it so much as a child, but now as an adult, I absolutely love skiing. And yeah, I would just like to see all of the different resorts all around the world and experience different terrains and types of snow. Pottery studio. I loved pottery in high school. I was really good at it. But it's really hard to get into a pottery class in Vancouver. The rec center by my house is a wait list of 500 people. What? So I would probably just open up a pottery studio with Amanda, and we could just sit and drink tea and make pots all day.
Maybe that could be our retirement project.
Yeah, our retirement project. And then I think the third thing that I said, what's the third thing that I said? Oh yeah, I would love to start a band. But starting a band is kind of like running a startup business. It's a lot of work. It requires a lot of money to get anywhere, or talent.
You have
the talent.
You have talent.
Yeah, starting a band I think would be really cool and fun.
Maybe something that people don't know about you is that you have a really nice singing voice.
I do sing. Maybe I'll sing one day.
And guitar.
And guitar. I taught myself how to play guitar.
Okay, let's round this one up with we want to know what a guilty pleasure of yours is.
Okay, so we sat for a long time and thought about what my guilty pleasure was. And I am pretty notorious for sending my friends hilarious videos or memes on Instagram, and it's definitely a time waster for me. So I was trying to think, like, what kind of junk food do I eat, or what do I binge watch? And it's Instagram videos that are just totally ridiculous. And also dance videos. I love binge watching Instagram dance videos.
I do too.
Like the LA girls,
yes.
They're insane. I'm also a dancer, so that's why I love that so much. Dangerous. If you would like to learn more about Amanda, the other half of the Green Beauty Collective, you can click the video link right here and learn a bit more about her. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and learning a little bit more about me and who I am and what I enjoy doing.
Are you ready to make the switch to healthier beauty products? We're constantly curating our online shop with our favorite natural beauty products. We feel confident that you will love everything we have in the store. Visit thegreenbeautycollective.com to have a look for yourself.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, leave us a comment, and make sure to subscribe, because the more we grow, the more videos we get to make and informational content that we get to share with you. And as always, we will see you on Tuesday when we release a new video.